How's it going, everyone? Got a lot of information to talk about today regarding PlayStation system software updates. It looks like the PS5 system software will be getting an update at the end of January. Also, on top of that, PlayStation Tournament is coming in a PS5 firmware update later this year by the looks of it. PlayStation integration in Discord has been spotted, so a lot of update-related information coming. Square Enix has one more timed PlayStation exclusive. Remember that they have Forspoken being worked on right now. That game is going to be dropping in March. Currently, Ubisoft Plus, let's talk about that. That's coming to Xbox, not coming to PS4 or PS5 as of this moment. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But as spotted by users on Twitter, as a part of the Sony TV presentations at CES, they showcased Horizon Forbidden West, and they actually noted not actual gameplay. Software updates on PlayStation 5 consoles are required and will be available by the end of January 2022. This is for VRR, so it looks like some sort of update will be coming by the end of January. We haven't had a big system software update in a little while. It's been a lot of those typical improved system performance, system fidelity, or whatever the generic statement is with those updates. However, that still ultimately does help out the console, but we should be getting a notable one very soon. On top of that, PlayStation tournaments are coming in a PS5 firmware update later this year. Jim Ryan mentioned this during the firm's keynote presentation at CES 2022, as noted on Push Square. Talking about firmware updates to the PS5, he revealed this year we are planning to introduce a new tournaments feature, integrating tournaments into the PlayStation system itself. Sony has been kind of on the esports wagon for a little while now, so hopefully they do make it a little bit more, completely intuitive with the console itself, so that should be something nice to see. And also, we have been expected to see Discord on PlayStation for a little while now. It was spotted by Reddit users and then also noted by MP First that you can now connect your PlayStation Network account to beta versions of Discord. However, right now, this is an incredibly beta implementation of Discord. All it does is you can display what PS5 and PS4 game you're currently playing. When it ultimately does launch, one would have to imagine that it would be a much deeper Discord integration. I highly doubt. I mean, maybe all it will be was showcasing what game you're playing, but hopefully it is something a little bit deeper than that. Having a Discord functionality right on a PlayStation 5 would be pretty cool to see, PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4, so that would be something that I think a lot of people would get behind and just make the overall community aspect of PlayStation a lot stronger. And it seems like Sony has, for a while they really like to keep their ecosystem's guards up. For a long time they didn't like crossplay and everything like that, but hopefully those guards are coming down, because that's going to be better for us, the consumers, at the end of the day. So hopefully Discord integration on PlayStation is a little bit more than just a simple, showcase what game you're playing, message your friends. Hopefully we could do what Discord's actually designed to do. And I mean, hey, messaging your friends on Discord would be a nice addition for sure, but let's get it to a point where the full functionality of Discord is usable on PlayStation 5. Like, it'd be nice if I can join a Discord server and stream the game I'm playing. That'd be pretty cool. You can do that on PC, of course. You can join a Discord server, start streaming whatever game or application you're playing. You can stream your desktop, basic desktop page. So, yeah, if we could get that on PlayStation 5, that'd be pretty cool to see. I don't know if, PlayStation 4 probably could handle it. I don't see any reason why PS4 couldn't handle it, but nevertheless, would like to see that happening. Alright, moving on from that, obviously, Square Enix and PlayStation have had a very solid relationship as far as Square Enix taking Sony's money and Sony getting some timed exclusive. If you want to call that a solid relationship, sounds like a solid relationship to me on both ends. At least Square Enix is making out like a bandit. I mean, they're making out like a bandit on every which way you look. They're taking money from PlayStation, Sony, they're taking money from the Epic Games Store, then they're selling their games, and they're selling really well in the terms of, a Final Fantasy VII Remake, which, most importantly, is a timed exclusive on PlayStation and on PC. Now, it was a timed exclusive on PlayStation for a year and a half, then it came out to PC, and it's a timed exclusive on the Epic Games Store. Apparently, the PC port is really bad, so that's very unfortunate. However, the latest rumors this time are coming from journalist Jordan Midler and pointed to some announcements reaffirming that relationship are coming soon. According to Midler, Square has more timed exclusives coming to PlayStation. Now, That makes all the sense in the world to me. They got Final Fantasy VII Remake, Part 1. They got Final Fantasy 16. They got Forspoken. One would have to imagine Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 would ultimately be a PlayStation timed exclusive. Maybe not. I mean, these have to be some big budget deals because Square Enix, if they released FF7 on every platform imaginable, like if they dropped it on PlayStation, if they dropped it on Xbox, if they dropped it on PC, Steam, and the Epic Game Store, throw it on the Epic Game Store as well, you'd have to think they'd be making a ton of money. So you'd have to think that these are mid 8-figure deals. Like, is that crazy to think about? Like, maybe low 8-figure, mid 8-figure, if we're talking 40, 50 million dollars, like that's a little wild, but 10, 20 million dollars based on what we saw on those Epic Game Store leaks and what they're paying for their exclusives, like I would not be surprised if 8-figure deals are being made by Sony and Square Enix. And Sony's taking multiple games as timed exclusive. Forspoken is interesting because the PC release will be coming day and day with the PlayStation 5 release, but I imagine there's a monetary exchange going on there as well. And then, of course, FF7, Final Fantasy 16, these are big games. And in the case of FF7 and Final Fantasy 16, they're full-on timed exclusives. Those games aren't even coming to PC, at least not right away. FF7 ultimately came to PC. I would imagine FF16 would ultimately come to PC as well, but you guys get the idea. It'll be interesting to see. I think they are going to keep it centered around, the Final Fantasy games, the action RPGs. I don't see it going to the route of them getting games like Guardians of the Galaxy as timed exclusives. I don't think that's going to happen, but still interesting information. Lastly, it was noted that Ubisoft Plus is not coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 at this stage of the game. It is coming to Xbox. Now, Ubisoft Plus, if you don't know, it's essentially their version of EA Play Ultimate. It has all of their games. It's $15 a month, and you get access to their vault catalog of games, and also you get access to new releases with the DLC included. But remember, this was the same case with EA Play, and ultimately EA Play did come to PlayStation as well. And then it was also noted that Rainbow Six Extraction would be available day one with Xbox Game Pass as well. So this is Xbox Game Pass, PC, base console Game Pass, and then Game Pass Ultimate as well. It will be available there. That's the new co-op Rainbow Six title that's coming out at the end of this month. This is very quick for a exclusivity, or not an exclusivity agreement, but a subscription deal coming together, and that might be because the buzz for this game is little to nothing. Like, I had some friends that jumped into the beta and they were like, bro, we're out, and as a premium release, I just did not think this game was gonna do well. But as a Game Pass title, yeah. It's the same case with Back 4 Blood. I don't think Back 4 Blood sold that well on the PlayStation 5, but did it sell well, or did it perform well on Xbox and PC? Probably, because it was on Game Pass, and it's a lot more advantageous for people to check out a game through Game Pass than paying $60 for a game like that. People are not going to be paying a premium price point for Rainbow Six Extraction, and I easily see this game going into the bargain bin very quickly. We're talking about $15 in June. That's really what I'm thinking. At least $20 in June. If Riders Republic is anything to go off of, and this game, to me, has less buzz than Riders Republic, I think this game is going to be in the bargain bin very quickly. But we'll see the story with Ubisoft. Ubisoft is not everyone's favorite publisher at this stage of the game. Honestly, I've been a bit disenfranchised by them, as I have mentioned in the past. I just am not really liking what they're putting out. Far Cry 6 was a pretty decent game, but, I just don't feel that Ubisoft that from the late 2000s, early 2010s, when we were getting Splinter Cell titles, when we were getting, like, Prince of Persia games, even Prince of Persia 08, a game like that. Now, hopefully Ubisoft can get back to that, but it seems like they're more focused on, games that they can monetize for the long term, but we'll see how that turns out. That's going to do it for me. Remember, a lot of information. Looks like some PlayStation updates are going to be going down, tournaments being integrated, Discord potentially coming very soon, Square Enix having more timed exclusives, and at this stage of the game, it looks like Ubisoft Plus will not be coming to PS5 or PS4, which is a bit of a bummer, but hey, maybe at some point in the future. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.